Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking at the top 5 best boss fight modes within the workshop, and the best way I could say, I kind of categorize these as mainly actual boss modes, but stuff that are 1v6 I still kind of counted just to kind of, keep things varied on the list, or else we'll just have a lot of repeats. And I'm actually going to start off with a bonus mode. That's the one you're watching on the screen. So this is, I guess, number 6. It's just a bonus mode and it's super hot. Now, it's pretty far from a boss mode, which is why I'm just throwing it in here, kind of like just a little bit of a bonus fun mode, is because you are 1v6ing, you do have some buffs, damage buffs and health buffs, and when you stand still, you slow down time, so you have also a special ability. So it does resemble a lot of similarities to what most boss modes have, and it's fun. It's a ton of fun. It's not my favorite, but I really appreciate how well they're being made now and how much fun you can have playing it. Anyways, other than this mode, there's only one other mode that I guess borders the line of boss mode, and then the rest are just your typical run-of-the-mill boss modes, but my personal favorite ones. I guess it's important to keep in mind that for a boss mode to be very, very good, it should be fun to be playing both the boss as well as the people trying to take down the boss. In Super Hot, for example, it is very fun to be the person who's, well, what would you call it? I guess the boss, the person 1v6ing, but it's not too fun to try to fight them. But anyways, with all that being said, let's hop straight into the list. At number 5, we have the most common one, just boss mode Reinhardt, which is just one Reinhardt who is super buffed versus 6 people. Usually the Reinhardt has health buffs, damage buffs, and in certain modes he has special buffs like aura buffs, where they, let's say, halfway through he evolves and then there's a blue aura around him and he gets super speed. There's just so many different Reinhardt boss modes, so I'm kind of categorizing them all together at number 5, and the only reason I'm putting him at number 5 is because usually the Reinhardt boss modes, they're either evolving, which means there's multiple rounds, or he has so much health that it's sometimes, to me personally at least, a little tedious to be the one playing against Reinhardt, because you're kind of, he's a bullet sponge, you know what I mean? It's not to say it's not fun, it is still extremely fun, and in this particular mode that you're watching, they made it elimination based with a buffed Mercy who can revive them, so there's twists and turns that can make it more intense and more fun. Overall, it is a very well put together mode though. At number 4, we have Monster vs. Heroes. Now this one kind of borderlines boss mode, but it basically is one. It's still a 1v6, and I honestly love it, and it truly made the list mainly because of how unique it is. There's the fog coming up everywhere, the monster is Reaper, and after a certain distance, Reaper actually vanishes from our line of sight, so we can no longer see him. As you'll see right there, he vanishes, we can no longer find him or see him, so we have to hunt him down or he has to come to us. There is some intensity to it because of the fog, all the maps that are chosen are nighttime, and overall it builds a theme that's super great, and it's both fun to hunt down the Reaper or keep yourself alive from the scary Reaper, or actually be him and attack. Another thing to note is I said only Reaper, but actually I believe there's multiple characters. There's Reaper, Doomfist, which is the one I played, that's why I remembered, and there's May, I believe, and one other. I don't remember though. But either way, it is a very fun mode. When I was playing the actual monster who kind of vanishes into the fog and disappears and then has to come back to fight with my buffs, it's cool. It's honestly super fun. It's sometimes a little slow paced, which is probably the main reason it got number 4 spot, but overall, a great mode, and you guys should definitely check it out. At number 3, we have yet another boss mode. However, this one, even though I put it at number 3, that's because of its fun factor, because it's extremely fun, but the number 2 and 1 spot I had more fun in. But other than that, it might be one of the better put together ones, mainly because it has a smart system. So I'm playing McCree, though you can choose a variety of heroes, like a bunch of different heroes, and then you're fighting against 6 people. One of them has to play Mercy, and that Mercy is extremely buffed, where her Resurrect I think is on a 3 or 4 second cooldown, so she's always counteracting your kills. I think you only need to get 10 or 15 kills, and they only need to kill you once, but she's reviving people at such a fast pace that it's actually difficult. You have to get good at keeping yourself alive, focusing the Mercy, then killing other people. And because it is a free-for-all, or not free-for-all, just a team deathmatch mode, it means that they're respawning. It's not elimination based, so you have to do this over and over to win. So playing as the boss is actually intense, but it's balanced in a way you don't die too fast, you do a lot of damage, so it might be literally the most balanced boss mode, and for that reason I'm giving it a lot of praise, and you guys should all check it out and play it at least once. It's a little more fun to be playing as Mercy or the boss because there's a little more intensity there, but overall it's a great mode. Anyways, moving on to number 2, we have what I like to call a fast-paced boss mode. Now the thing is all of these actually have the copy-pasted name of just 1v6 boss mode or boss mode. Like that's all the community names them. There's no other really creative name for them. So this one I kind of nicknamed fast-paced boss mode because everything is so fast. You have unlimited ammo, ultimates last super long, you run, jump, move super fast, everyone's dashing everywhere. It's just chaos bundled up into boss mode, and it makes it extremely fun. I gotta play the boss again, which is awesome, and I played Doomfist, and you'll see how much fun it is. I mean, I can hop like 2 or 3 times in the same air time, you know, like I can make one jump and then use my uppercut 3 times. That's what I meant to say. And it's just honestly a lot of fun, and the more you play it, the better you get at it in a different way. Like when I first started playing this mode, which are these clips, so I'm sorry about the bad gameplay, it can take you off guard because of the fast-paced movement. You're going to be missing some shots, you're going to be underestimating. Let's say when I was using Doomfist's E, his like slam, I missed it like a million times because it was way further than I expected since everything has changed, but it is what makes it fun, and the multitude of heroes you can play is honestly great. It's a little bit, okay, it's a lot more fun to play the boss as it is usually in boss modes, but it's still very fun to play as the opposing side, mainly because it's fast paced. So if I'm on the opposing side, I still get to move fast, use unlimited ammo, and have all the chaotic fun that the boss is having too. So in that aspect, it is great. And at number 1, we have Thanos boss mode, and it's great. It is so fun, it is so well put together. At first I thought it was broken, but it's not. It's actually really fun. So Thanos has a lot of cool abilities, and Thanos is actually Doomfist. So when he punches, it's like the time gauntlet, I believe, so everything slows down. When he ults, this big ring, as you can see, kind of closes. You can step outside the ring, but you'll be taking fire damage, so you better make sure you're healing yourself, and it'll push everyone towards the middle so he can have cool ultimates. Like I said, when he's punching, it slows down time, so you can make some crazy aim plays. And honestly, even cooler is when you're damaging the enemies, you get a way bigger shield buff. So the better you play and the more things you're hitting, the more likely you are to win. Now, I know you might just say right now, okay, this seems broken. Like, it seems very fun to play Thanos, but not against him. This is not the case. So before I got to play the boss, I played 2 or 3 as the opposing team, the 6 people, and we won all 3. I was actually the first Thanos to 1v6 and win, which was really fun. As you can see, that Mercy snipe, like that's why the slow-mo is so satisfying. But anyways, things like an Anna Sleep, a May Freeze, a Junkrat Trap, anything that will immobilize you at least once will basically have your head. You'll see right here I actually got caught in the Junkrat Trap, and I make it out with 14 health. It was just luck. It's the only reason I went on to win, because after that I paid like a keen eye to a Junkrat Trap to make sure I wouldn't fall into a trap again. As long as you don't get immobilized, you'll keep feeling OP because your movement is on a short cooldown, you slow down time, you get a lot of shield. As you can see here, I was kind of sneaking around to get my health back. So if you avoid being immobilized, you do feel OP. That's no question about it. But in general, it's very, very well balanced, and you can definitely die. It's super fun. Definitely check it out. I will have as many of the codes as I can find in the description. I promise sometimes tracking these codes are very difficult. There's not the best organization or search engine, I guess, to find them. No proper website. The browser easily has game modes coming and going so fast, but I'm pretty sure I have most of the codes. Either way, great game mode. Make sure to check it out. Anyways, we are nearing the end of the video. I'm thinking for future top 5 videos to always include a bonus mode, so it's almost like top 6, but just one mode I like, I want to throw in there. It might be kind of like borderlining the topic. Anyways, you guys let me know in the comments if you like the idea of the bonus mode or not. With all that being said, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for some future content, and I'll catch you guys later.